Patrick, can you explain a little bit about your Swim Channel magazine?
So about the advertise, we always open the Swim Channel magazine with the two biggest sponsor. It's always open like that, and on the last page. So this is the most powerful area in the Swim Channel magazine. And the name of this section is warm up. I always go warm up and then explain the whole magazine. And then it's about 50% open water swimming and 50% swimming pool. We have two columnists, Luis Lima, which is very famous in Brazil, and he always have a column in the middle of the magazine about open water swim, and Alex Pucialdi. He's one of the greatest mind in swimming pool. He always finish the magazine. It's always like that. And we have we call this section like a travel section, like what are you gonna do in 3 months. So we talk about, let's go to Travessia da Guarda do Embaú, and we talk about the competitions, so what you can do after the competition, nice beaches, and where you can visit, and then a nice hotel, and how much costs to register. So we call travel section. We always have this kind of article in Swim Channel magazine. Another one is about the past. We always have one article about the past. Most of time is about a great swimmer, but this edition we talk about the past of how started the swim in Brazil. In this case was Travessia de Bahia de Guanabara. It's the first race in Brazil in 1881. Another great part in Swim Channel magazine is about the products. We always write something new about the products, only one product. So only about pedal, only about kickboarding, and try to do a very good article. And then we explain all pool boys on the market. It's a very nice article, and we try to be very detailed because it's hard to find, in this case, a pool boy in Brazil. So this is very specific session in Swim Channel magazine. The other things like special, we always have something very cool. And this, like a Brazilian guy broke the English Channel South America record. And we always have a different article. In this case, is synchronized swimming. So everybody knows about synchronized swimming, but nobody understands. This is an easy article. Then you understand the most important parts of the great sports, that is synchronized swimming. And basically, you always have a nice interview like that. We have a interview with Brandon Pierre. He's a young Brazilian guy who broke the Brazilian record of 15 minutes freestyle. It's about questions. But the most important is master swimmers and open water swimmers 5 years ago always ask me, Patrick, you should write for master swimmers. And I say, friends, the whole magazine is for master swimmers. If Caesar sell one competition, or you have information to travel for Amazon, or if you have information to buy a nice wetsuit, it's always for master swimmers. So the whole magazine is for master swimmers. You don't have to write what's the results for 45 years old in Rio de Janeiro. I think this is very old. So this is kind to write to make something more cool or cooler. Sorry about my English. I don't speak English very well, but I try to do my best. But I always try to explain that whole magazine is for master swimmers. But when you talk for professional swimmers, they love it too. Because when you look about the history in Brazil, wow, 1881, Caesar Salem doesn't know about this information. So we try to write Swim Channel magazines for all swimmers. We call Swim Channel magazine is the channel between swimmers and swimming. Everything between swimmers and swimming is Swim Channel. Racings, products, competitions, news, doping, everything we call Swim Channel. And why Swim Channel is the name? First, most of the great competitions in the world, the name is channel. The English channel, Catalina channel, the Molokai channel. At the same time, channel is like for TV channel. So we think about, and the perfect name is Swim Channel.